about to play Control, you know, and about to get it going, man. For real, for real. I can't call it. I can't complain. We just wrapped up Final Fantasy VII last night. They had, you know, blocked the whole ending, which I don't understand why, because, you know, just a remake. So, but you know, people, they, you know, you can't really complain about folks in their games like that. So, you know, it is what it is. It really is what it is. So I'm just setting up right here. Hold on. No, 50. No. Now, link on wall.
DJKillzown MR money still long.
What's up? Who that is? Let me see who that is right there in the chat, man. Who is that? That's what's up, Gotti? Hey, Gotti, man, on my stream, and he's streaming. Shout out to salute. Salute. Let me take that link up off of there. And then I'm just posting this month, about to start playing this Control, man. A lot of people slept on this game, you know, last year when it dropped. And I played it on my Xbox, but for some reason on my regular Xbox One, because I'm on, I guess, a 4K setup.
What up, Killzown?
It ain't work right. So let me see who that is in the chat right quick. What's up, Cairo? Cryro. I keep on saying Cairo. Cryro. I keep on. Let me get my boy name right off in this mug, man. So yeah, man. I'm just setting this up, you know, letting the people know, and we gonna get started once this mug.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped.
Nothing, just chillin'.
You called me.
Good.
So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you.
Okay, let's get it.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room.
And I'm playing this on PlayStation now, y'all.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or
I think this might be her daddy.
We're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
Yeah, it's look a little better.
Why did you bring me here?
Yeah, it looked way better than it did on my Xbox, but it's still, I think it's still, okay. It's still giving me that, like, this shadow that they had, like this drop shadow. It's optimized for 4K. So since the PlayStation isn't, because I downloaded this on PlayStation now, but since the PlayStation doesn't, like, you know, original PlayStation, which I got, doesn't render like 4K, you know, certain games like this, you know, because I was getting ready to get Force, what's that name, Jedi Fallen Order, and I was gonna buy it again. I was gonna sell the copy I had on the Xbox, but this pretty much shows that it's kind of the same. It might be a little bit better performance wise, but
all these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Oh, that glass is actually, is it up or is it, let me see, am I crouching right? I don't know if I'm crouching right. That's all glass, so you can't go up in there. I thought it was open. So yeah, man, a lot of people slept on this game last year, for real though. Like, it's a lot of lore, a lot of secrets, a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff like that, and they put a lot of like effort and energy into this game, and I feel like a lot of people slept on it. So
hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, relevant. There'll be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
let me turn these, hold on, yeah, turn this these subtitles on. Let me see here. I'm gonna take I guess I can keep, let me turn the film grain, the motion blur off, and then where's the subtitles at? Audio, mute, copyrighted, mute. Oh, thank God, thank God. So sick of that. Where is the display, audio? I should have kept the in the main menu. Okay, so yeah, you gotta do all that in the main menu. Yeah. Shout out to Remedy, man. They want you to stream this mug with no hindrances. Like, I'm so sick of that. That grinds my gears. Like, I'm not trying to stream your song, and they got the.
I keep seeing it in my dreams.
I'm trying to talk while she talking, but yeah, like, so sick of that, man. I am so sick of that.
I was 11 years old the first time I saw Behind the Poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
Yeah. Let me get my charger and put it over here.
There for a moment. You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan.
Damn.
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
17 years. Boy. Oh, we gotta get the key card. I forgot about that. Yeah, man. So I just got out the hospital, man. Pyro, man, like I said, bro, stay focused, bro. Like everybody watching this, man, stay focused, man. And make sure that the people in your life is adding to your life, man. And go back to what I said, you know, the other day or whatever, about, you know, chasing your dreams and, you know, going to school and stuff like that, man. You gotta stay focused, man. I know you young. A lot of y'all that's probably watching this is young, but check it out. You know, you gotta make sure. Oh, hold up.
Shit.
You gotta make sure that the people that you.
Pick it up. The murder weapon?
Well, let me. Hold on. I don't want y'all to miss this, cause.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can
Hold on, y'all. This
cause
my
or be
brother
results
calling.
of AWE's altered world events, intrusions
What's up, bro?
upon the perceived reality. Now,
Nothing. I just checking in on you, man. See how you doing, man. All the craziness.
A prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
Yeah.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our
Yeah,
prime
that's good.
candidate
I'm
program.
just checking to make
Come out
sure,
of that
man,
Russian roulette, a
everything
winner,
going
and
up in the city. So
you're it.
I just was checking on you. I ain't want nothing. Yeah, so you good? Y'all good? Everybody over there on this side good? Mama and sister, everybody.
Where am I?
That's good. That's good. Yeah, everybody straight over here. You know, Mama and you know, my granny. They shook back from they surgeries and everything, and I'm still shaking back from that one thing. I had went ahead on and cut little shorty off. So I'll be alright, man. You'll be an uncle, man. I'll be back in action, you know, for too long. But anyway, I'm doing this live stream, so I'm finna I don't wanna, you know what I'm saying, put our business out there, so I'll call you back. Alright, love you, boy. Yeah, man. So that was my brother, man, Cooley Bros King, man. Go check him out on all your digital music streaming platforms. He was just checking in with me.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
I'm doing way better than I was on the Xboxes. Way more, like, got way more control. So, yeah, man. Like, I feel like they built this mug for the. Ooh. Ooh. Who was that shooting?
hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go? You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Thank you. That was... horror.
Yeah, man. Like I was saying, you got to control your peace, man. Anybody that you got around you got to be adding to your peace, man. Anybody got around you got to add to what you got going on. Like, you can't just be, you know, dealing with any old body. Like, you gotta have some type of standards and type of structures about yourself. And so I don't want people to feel sorry for me or nothing like that, because, you know, the reason why I went to the hospital, man, was, you know, due to my own actions.
Secure line of communication. Got it.
You know, so you got to make sure, man, that you are controlling your peace. You know, you got to make sure you control who you got around you, control who you be with, and don't just settle for any old body, man. And if people ain't riding as hard for you as you riding for them, man, cut their ass off. I mean it. Like, just cut them off. You don't need nobody, man, that's gonna hurt you, that's gonna put other people above you. You know what I'm saying? Only person, the people that's supposed to be riding with you, man, supposed to put over you is God. You feel me?
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So yeah, man, it's just like I said, you know, you gotta control who you got around you, control who's in your life. You like we be saying that we don't have a lot of control over a lot of things, but we do actually have a control over a lot of things, man. You can't control how people are gonna react to you or how people are going to perceive you or whatever. But you can control. Let me see if this gonna open up. You can control what you allow to happen to you. That's what you can control. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that you can control, that you can manage. You know, is that right there.
Hissing sound,
you know,
tried to invade me earlier. The hiss, burrowing and into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy?
Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
So, you know, I'm in the position that I'm in, man, and have been, because, you know, coming up, I was, you know, like I am now, alone most of the time. Like, I tried to, you know, fit in with a lot of different people and stuff like that. And, you know, things kind of didn't work. You know, I was, you know, left out and chastised and stuff like that. And, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I talk a lot. So, you know what I'm saying? I like to talk, I like conversation. And, you know, just a lot of people, man, when they come across me, they feel like I'm being fake because I try to be positive all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because life is already messed up as it is. So why am I going to sit around and be negative? Or, you know, I try to be cool with everybody because I don't like making enemies. You feel me? But, dang. I don't like making enemies. You feel me? So, but in the real world, everybody, you know, some people ain't built, most people ain't built like that, where they just want to keep it cool, they want to get along with everybody. Don't mean you got to be buddy or chummy with everybody, but you know what I'm saying, like, these things happen, right? So, and what's funny was, before I was always like introverted, like I was stuck to my family and stuff like that, but along the way I just, you know, wanted to be included, I guess, because nobody want to sit through school or work all day and feel like nobody cares about them or nobody, you know, is paying attention to them, whatever. But in retrospect, man, it would probably been way better for me to not care so much,
Hissing sound that
because, you know, it saves you from, you know, I mean, some people might say that, you know, some people might say that, man, that's being antisocial and introverted and stuff like that. But, you know, you save yourself a lot of time and effort and energy in not, you know, dealing with people that much. You feel me? Because everybody's not gonna be, they're not gonna be built like you. They don't have the same, like I said, morals and principles, and everybody ain't gonna like you. You know, and if, you know, you let people come to you, you don't have that problem, you know? And some people like to argue and like to have beef and all of that, but I'm far from it, man. I just want to be peaceful. I want to be surrounded by love and positivity. But just because you put that out there, don't mean you gonna automatically get it back all the time.
What's the control point? What does that mean? Help me fix it.
And you may not get it back from the people that you do it, you know. And, you know, if you gonna do good or you gonna do right, you can't do it expecting any and everybody to respect that or reciprocate that.
Holy shit.
You feel me?
You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. If somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works, Somehow the Hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The Hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot. Ah. I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, he keeps appearing to me. Saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point. Push the Hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the Hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the Hiss out.
Oh no.
It didn't work. The Hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen. The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. A few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so you can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Should be in the communications department.
Let's find out.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. He said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Yeah, so what was I saying? So yeah, like had all that data dumping, but yeah, man, like you know you have control over what you eat, what you wear, what you believe in, and real talk, that's really and then who you deal with. And so if you're dealing with people, man, out of loneliness or out of desperation or whatever, people are going to deal with you as such. You know what I'm saying? And so many times I let friends or people that I was collaborating with, colleagues, gals I was in relationships with, man, because I didn't have enough self-control and self-discipline and self-esteem. But with recent events, man, I'm just I'm trying to be happy with myself, man. I'm not trying to force nobody to rock with me or to watch me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to beg people to check out my content. I'm just working, man, making the connections, man, reaching out. And I don't necessarily get mad, if people say, nah, they don't want to work with me, or nah, they don't want to, check out my stuff, or whatever the case may be, and I just don't care, man. Like, life is too, I ain't gonna say life is too short. Life is long, and, you take time away from yourself trying to make other people happy so that they can deal with you. Like, people don't have to have a reason to like you. and people don't have to have a reason to don't like you. It just is what it is. And some people, they are blessed to have everybody to like them, love them, celebrate them, whatever with them, and some people don't. And either you gonna be positive about yourself, or you know what I'm saying, or you're going to allow what others think and what others do or what others say control you. And for so long I let people's, you know, opinion, so I would manifest that, you know, I was depressed because I was left alone all the time. But you know, really, you know, before what was I finna say? I don't have Shatter yet. So like, you know, before, and I was younger, I really, you know, it wasn't really that important for me. Like, I was cool with my family members and I was cool with myself. But somewhere in there, you know, they made me go outside and made me want to be like, when I was younger, man, I was not fooling with nobody, man. I was cool by myself. And I think that's what it was. You know, for the longest time, I thought, you know, it was something that I was doing, or maybe because I'm a Christian or whatever the case may be. I was looking for something to blame as to why, like, people, you know what I'm saying, didn't deal with me. But God, like, blessed me the whole time. Like, I haven't missed a meal or a bill. I've never missed a meal. I've never been homeless. I've had, you know, a hard-working mom, and, you know, that I was mad about that situation. But after a while, man, you gotta just accept what the cards that you was dealt. You know, I could sit up here and be mad at my dad for not being there, or sit up and be mad at my mama for being with my dad and deciding to have me even though he didn't want her and they didn't want each other. They was just kicking it. Like, I could sit up and be mad about all of that, right? But real trail talk, you know, I was happier as a kid, and, you know, I was so in a rush to be grown because my mama had her foot up my behind. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she'll tell you she didn't, but she really did have her foot up my behind. She was one of them old school mamas. I couldn't do nothing, couldn't go nowhere. And, you know, and that was part of the reason I was left out. But the other part was, you know, I was so carefree, and I liked to kick it with everybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that I was friendly with everybody, but at the same time, I was just like, I don't have no, if a person don't put their hands on me, or if a person don't, you know, try to hurt me or nothing like that, I ain't got no reason not to be cool with them. Or they ain't disrespectful, I don't have no reason not to be cool with them. I don't have no reason not to, you know, not to want to kick it with them. I don't have no reason for that. You know what I'm saying? I'm an easygoing guy like that. I don't have no hating blood vessels in my body. You know what I'm saying? What's for you is for you. It's just, all I ask for people to be is respectful. And even with that, like, don't nobody owe you that. I had to learn that too. You know, I had people change on me and stuff like that, but instead of complaining about it, now what I do, man, I just stick to doing what I'm doing, man, because what's for them is what's for them, right? You know, you might feel that you might have people in your life that forgot about you or whatever and used you or whatever, man. Just stay to yourself and be confident. Don't just stay to yourself and not be confident, but be confident in who you are. Be proud in who you are. Be courageous in who you are. You know, don't try to change yourself or be somebody you ain't just so you can, you know, say you cool with somebody, or just so you can say, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of that going around, man. It's a lot of that foolishness going around. It's a lot of that happening. It's a lot of people selling out. It's a lot of people gang banging. It's a lot of people doing all of that craziness there just so they can, you know, could say they're fitting in or they're conforming with, you know, what the crowd is doing. You know, but once you find that happiness within yourself, man, you don't need nobody else for real. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna be 1,000. Like, I don't get along with all of my family members and some of my, you know, friends or whatever all the time. You know, like, it's very much, I very much feel like they just tolerating me. But at the end of the day, I had to be happy with AJ. I had to be happy with Killzown. I had to be happy with myself. And I urge that, man, because there's a lot of brothers, especially brothers, man, that we get hurt and we get in our feelings and real talk because of other people and because of they not receiving us. You got to be happy with yourself, man. And then, like I said, if you done been going through this whole situation, you ain't missed a meal or a bill, then just be happy with that.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Be happy that you ain't homeless. Be happy that you still getting paid. Be happy. You know what I'm saying? If you gotta force yourself to be happy, man, because it beats being upset all the time. And it's gonna be times, man, that you gonna get bored with being by yourself. And, you know, that's when you hit your homeboys up, or, you know, they hit you up and say, hey, we doing such and such. You know, it's been time. I've been so used to being by myself, man. I ain't tripping off of being with other people like that. I get invited to stuff all the time and get there and feel awkward as hell. Because I be by myself sometimes, and a lot of times they just be wanting you to come out to boast of their event or whatever. But, you know, you go out, you say, hey, I went out, you know, I talked, got a couple drinks, exchanged a couple of numbers.
Yes, it's overpowering here. You don't
know,
be anywhere near it. I'm with you on that.
Like, ooh. Ooh-wee. Like, you know, that's just some real game, man. I had to come on here and tell y'all, man, but I'm mad I can't block or nothing. Like, that be my thing is, let me do a barrel roll, let me dodge, let me do something. But yeah, man, like, that's what it be. I mean, I be getting around people, man, and it be, I'm trying to tell you. Ooh, I'm trying to tell you, man, it be awkward as hell, because you try to reach out, you go and you reach out and you talk back to people and stuff like that. And, you know, I just be like, well, damn, why am I wasting my time? You know, sometimes I'll be feeling like that, but it's nothing, like I said, I'm not complaining about it. It just is what it is, you know what I'm saying? And if, you know, if you feel like that, it ain't, you know, it is what it is sometimes, man. Like, for real, like, it's nothing necessarily wrong with them, but I just feel like I shouldn't have to beg nobody for attention, you know? I don't, and then too, what I've started getting in the habit of, if people, like I said, if people don't seek you out, you know what I'm saying? It's just like this game, right? This woman is seeking out the truth, right? What happened with her brother and her people. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta kind of have the same capacity, right? The same, not the same capacity, but the same attitude towards life, man. Let people find you. Let people work with you. If you streaming, let's see what this is.
8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Oh, God.
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for these energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
So, you know, like I was saying, you know, like, people be so thirsty, man, to be accepted and stuff like that, but it's just like, man, just do you. You know, it took me, you know, getting DDT in the nuts by my ex-girlfriend's son, right, to realize that I don't have to put up with stuff just to be, you know what I'm saying, just to be accepted or loved or whatever. Like, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not complaining about it, because it is what it is. Hold on, my mama. Hello, I'm streaming. Nope. You getting something? Okay, that's fine with me. All right, man. Yeah, man, keep it real over here, man. So, like I said before, oh, now we can crouch behind. Okay, all right. Now that I've been pressing that and it didn't work, but it is what it is. But yeah, like I said, yeah, man, like, we be so thirsty and people be so upset and mad that, you know, we want to be accepted and included in all of this stuff here, right? But really, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta move and be confident in yourself. You ain't gotta have 1,500 friends and 1,500 partners and all of that in this life, man. Only a few of us really have them lifelong friends. And like I said, for the people that's streaming, your friends and your family may not support your dream, man. It's gonna be people that's total and utter strangers to you, man. Your friends or family will sit there and watch you struggle, watch you break your neck, watch you spend your time and your money and not get nowhere, and hate on you, and really they ain't hating on you, they hating on themselves, because they never, you know what I'm saying, they never got anywhere or got far or anything else like that in life, and they never done what you are trying to do. So they're going to automatically feel like there automatically is, oh, you can't do that because they never did it. No, you didn't do it. You didn't reach it. You didn't make nothing of yourself, or you failed at what you was doing. So now you trying to make me be a failure instead of supporting me, and they afraid that they gonna get past you. I mean, you gonna get past them, that you gonna outshine them. So they want to keep you right here. They want to keep you in this area, in this space.
I'm not their director.
You know what I'm saying? They want to do all of that. Let me see here. Ooh. They want to do all of that. You know, that they want to do all of that. So, like I said, man, you gotta believe in yourself, man. I done had videos, man, that did like that did, you know, 10 views, 100 views, 1,000 views, 10,000 views, 100,000 views. Like, I done did numbers, you know, 1 million views total, and it's still going up. And shout out everybody in the chat, man. Check in with me. Tell me where you from, man. Are you okay? Are you know what I'm saying? I'm not like, and there's no disrespect to nobody else, man, but I appreciate everybody coming on here, man, because it's my dream to make content, to make music. The music is on the way. You know, I was gonna wait until after all of this is over with. Man, I'm finna get in the studio. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I don't know where I'm gonna get the money from to do all that. Like, you know, you can't wait for a perfect time neither. You just gotta go. You just gotta make decisions and have faith that, you know, that you keep working hard and have faith that God is gonna see you through. I'm thinking about getting Resident Evil on here, man. It's $35. And with or $38, I think it's like 40 something, but with my Cash App card it'd be $35 or something like that, $36, because I got a discount on that. So it's just like, you know.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it.
Ooh. Got him. Let me get over here right quick. Got him. Communications department. Oh, okay, yeah, it's up here. I'm tripping, I think. But yeah, man, like, you know, I appreciate everybody, man, because this was really my dream. Like, a lot of people, man, they jumped in the game. You know, they took off making the vlogs, or they just took off. They had people that liked them and followed them, and you know, they liked and shared and did all that off the rip, man. I've been 10 years at this and I ain't never gave up. A lot of people just said, man, give it up, hang it up. It ain't gonna never happen for you. You stupid. You crazy. I stayed working. I stayed keeping a job. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just using all this time doing the Rona and now, especially doing my recovery, to, you know, just maximize my time, man. Like,
said that the hotline
I wanted to be. Only reason why I ain't like at work now, you know, and I've been blessed to have, you know, an augmented schedule, is because my doctor told me, you know, to take it easy. Otherwise, I wanted to go straight back into work, you know. But I got this gash on my neck from them cutting into me because, like I said, man, I tried to step up and play stepdaddy and all that other crazy stuff. Like, you know, and got played.
This must open the door.
You feel me? And got played, man. You know, you know, but at the end of the day, I can't be mad. It was an accident, but the writing was on the wall a long time, you know, before that. And sometimes, man, God humble you in order you to open up your eyes, man. Sometimes things happen because you're not moving fast enough. Don't be afraid to, like I said, cut people off, man. That ain't supportive, ain't conducive. If there's somebody is stressing you out, it's stressing you out to be with them. If it's costing you something to be with them, then you don't need to be with them. Whether it's your peace, your time, your money, and you feel like every day and every morning is an argument, you gotta like compromise yourself to be with them, then you don't need to be with them. Period.
He'll be back.
You know?
Stay focused.
The hotline should be past the mail.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities.
Alberto Tomasi, head of
The
comms.
U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic
The
weapons
Hiss got him.
in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined it first. Honestly, what the odds of all of that in the show inside a U.S. Embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
I heard something up there. Yeah.
The
But
hotline
yeah,
can't
man.
be far now.
You control your happiness, man. You control your peace. You control and listen to your gut, man. The first time, listen to that voice. That listen to it. Oh, oops. Listen to that voice, man. Listen to your heart, man. Listen to the Holy Spirit, man. When you're not sure about something, pray on it. Give it some time. But if you still feel the same way about it later on, a week, a day, a couple days later, a week later, a month later, it's time to move on. If you feel like, you know, you there for your partners or your friends and they ain't there for you, it's time to move on. You ain't got to cut them off or block them. Just bring yourself distance. And if it hurt you too bad, block them and move on, man. You ain't got to give, you know, you don't have to give folks no explanation. You don't have to give no folks no grand announcement. Just delete them out your phone, block them, so you don't be tempted to call. See, this made me go all the way to the beginning. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is all you got to do. You know. It's really all you got to do, man. For real. Like, it's so easy, you know, that it's hard. And I want y'all to check out, you know, fellas, y'all having problems with these females, man, go subscribe to Steve the Dean Williams. Steve the Dean Williams, man. themanmindset.com. Check that out. My boy O'Shea Duke Jackson, man, check him out, man. These are people, man, that I learned the game. And even after learning the game, man, it still took, you know, this situation to humble me, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and I don't mind sharing it because I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not angry about it, man. It actually helped me because I was so angry, bro. Like, I was angry, I was upset, I was frustrated, feeling like I've been slept on, feel like I had been getting hated on, you know what I'm saying? Feeling like people was passing me up, life was passing me by. But I've had a lot of time to reflect. And, you know, normally I would just make content or vent, make content, work, or power through it. You know what I'm saying? And I did, but I, you know, or tried to, you know, lay the smack down, and I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it. So it was just like, now I've had to face it.
Anyone here?
Now I've had to, like, really deal with it and really, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, like I said, I ain't crying or cry or break down about it on stream, man. It's just real life, and I'm gonna give it to y'all real, so y'all don't have to go through the same thing. You know, I'm not preaching to you, telling you that, you know, this is what you should do, but this is what I'm doing, and it's working. You know, because everybody's sitting here, you know, everybody is sitting here streaming, playing games or whatever, and it's just, you know, at first I was like, man, ain't nobody want to hear that, or man, ain't nobody gonna want to, you know, but I just stopped caring and just said, yo, I'm gonna come from the heart and give these people the real, because ain't that many people giving folks the real no more. They scared. Like, matter of fact, they not paying you to keep it real. They really not paying you to keep it real. And it took me hellas to get this the last time. That's why I'm running through it. Like now, when I heal up from this, man, I'm gonna be focusing up on keep giving y'all this content. You know, like just going in. Okay, I gotta get past that. I gotta get past that because it's going up. This mug is in here. Oh, it's all the way over here.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself.
You hear what he just said?
Things change when you become director.
See, peep game. You know, peep game right there, right there. Hit the nail on the head.
I have it.
I know it's bleeding.
I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Aha. So he can go, okay. Yeah, so it's one of the number one doors is over here, yeah. Let's go up in here right quick. Yeah, we got the key now. You know, and it does take time being a team player. Like, you know, you gotta put a lot of things to the side. You still gotta stand up for yourself, and I'm learning that now. Is just being a team player does not mean you don't have to, you know, that you let people walk all over you. Being a team player does not mean that you let people disrespect you. Being a team player means, you know, you gotta have some type of self-worth about yourself. You know, and you know, because before I was just like, you know, I was, like I said, trying to be cool and trying to fit in and trying to be easy and all that, man. But it came a time, you know, it came a time here recently, man, that, you know, that everything that I was doing, like, I had to stand up for myself, you know, whether it be at work or at church or with family or with friends or even in a relationship. And, you know, like I said, man, I'm trying to get to the point where I'm doing this full time, and I'm putting people like Cryro on, and we helping each other, and we growing together and stuff like that, because I ain't no crab. I don't want to just be the only person winning or the only person eating or the only person, like, I want everybody, man, that's coming to me on respect, man, and that's hard working, man. I want everybody to eat and win that's on positivity. But if you on negativity and you hating and you worrying about what the next man got going on and what he doing and how he moving, what he should or should not be doing, that's why I quit doing the vlogs, because it's like, how am I gonna tell another grown man what he should be doing, and You know what I'm saying? He in a better position than me. You know what I'm saying? And if I do, it's usually talking about, you know, as it relates to, you know, a lesson that I've learned or something that I took from it. I don't sit up and say, well, you know, Kodak Black and NBA Youngboy is beefing again, and they, you know, Kodak is making threats from his jail cell, and NBA Youngboy is on papers, and, you know, he shouldn't be doing that. Like, who am I to tell them? These grown, I mean, they young, but they grown men, and they've seen and touched way more paper than I have, and had way more success than I have. Who am I to tell them anything? Who am I to tell them who they should be putting on? Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is real. I'm just putting you down. Like, it's real. This real talk. This real game right here. You know. And so if y'all learn anything, take anything from her, man. I mean, we cool sitting here playing the game and watching the game, but I'm playing the game and putting you on game at the same time.
How is it out there? I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying.
And that's why this is like the greatest stream around, because a lot of people, man, they get caught up in themselves and, oh, I'm this, that, and the third. I've been humbled so many times, and I'm glad I ain't made it yet. Because if I had a blew up soon as I came in, bro, I would have messed the money up. Hold on, let me.
Marshall? Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Nigga on these old school computers. Now what's up with the maintenance man?
Do you hear that? Someone's singing. There's a lot of these.
Seems like it's coming from the elevator.
Live specimen.
Abilities. Let me see here. Melee. Energy. Oh, I got 4 points. additional weapon form. Okay. Man, that's usually how I do it, is even. Try to at least. Astral constructs. Weapon forms. Insufficient materials. Okay. Construct set of mods. Okay, I'm gonna wait because outfits. Civilian. Board countermeasures. Kill enemies with the service at charge mode. Common weapon mod. Encouraging his guards using spin. Kill enemies in executive headshots. Kill enemies in the executive sector. Wait, kill his rangers. Okay.
From the containment sector. I'll put in a request with Pope.
Okay, so now where we going? Personalized missions, mission briefings. Okay. Ain't that elevator downstairs? But yeah, man, I want to play the game, man, drop game, man, and everybody that's watching this take something, man, and learn something and grow from watching me. Like I said, I don't want to be no crab. I don't want to just take, and then, you know, you head over here to the hotline room. Oh, I already picked it up. Okay, well, let me go back then. Central executive. Okay. Sound. Oh, we already went in there. So where did we go? Oh, we gotta talk back to her.
This house. The hiss are tampering with it somehow. Agitating it. Matching frequencies, maybe? Hi, Jesse.
Oh.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Yeah,
Just let me know.
We gotta go and find the maintenance. Okay, hold on. There go the elevator right here.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
It's a pony Walkman, not a Sony Walkman. Hey, I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm weak. I'm weak.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too? The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Headshots. Oh. Oh, they got me. They got me, man. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for the one time. Hit the notifications bell so you can tell when I upload and go live, man. Check out my boy Cryro, man. He's the mind, man. Check him out in the comments. Do the same thing on his channel, man. You know, I'm just gonna keep it rocking. Yeah, they end up rocking. They end up shooting me down, man. I didn't even get this far the last time. I got hung up, got lost,
right there, in the control room.
And all that. And like I said, it performs better on like a PlayStation 4 Pro and stuff like that. Gotta use them powers, man, because they will gang up on you and will blow your ass off. With no mercy. Just putting you down. They will not care. So, another story time on this. I remember seeing this at E3 2018, the press conference, and you know, it blew my mind. Like seeing this on the big screen, like I was kind of hoping they did it this year, but they didn't. You know, the PlayStation conference, bringing it to the movie theaters and stuff like that, like. That was cold doing it like that, to see it on the big screen. I wish they did it like every year, everywhere. Like, oh, it's too much, too much. You gotta get them headshots, Let me see what we doing here. Turn that back on. See what missions we got going on. Enemies in the executive sector. Oh, okay. Well, just gotta find the you gotta find the janitor. chase. Oh! Oh, snap. Cleanse the merry-go-round house of object of power.
This makes me nauseous.
Woo, that was close.
Object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
And that's where we might get the spin move. Maybe, I don't know. Evade. Oh. Oh, snap. Okay, that's we got. Oh, dang. Oh, Jesus. Whew. There we go. Air evade. Oh, snap. Oh. Oh. There we go. Golden enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Also, we gotta evade. Ooh. There we go. Now we could do some dodging and moving.
Let's see the hess keep up with me now.
Shifting positions. And we're back. I sure do hope on the PS5 that we get some better like loading screens and stuff. Like, I'm tired of playing games with loading screens. Like, ugh. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I'm finna run back through this door. Well, actually, hold up. Can I run back through that? Nah. We gonna keep going till we find old boy. Let's say janitor's office right there. That's just where we was at. Oh. The hell? The hell?
Drawing the pyramid. The what? The pyramid. What's a pyramid? The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension
Hold up, my girl Nia is up on her. Not my girl, my homegirl. Yeah, so I hear him singing, but where? There he is.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, son. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Nämä on perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yeah, where he going?
I'm gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it into the rain.
He just be mumbling. I ain't gonna say he mumbling, but let's bring us back to where we was at.
Okay, so
We're
what
gonna
happens
keep
again
rolling.
if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
We're gonna keep on rolling. So yeah, man, I saw this at E3 2018, man, on the big screen, and I was like, oh, is this, you know, I had knew, okay, I thought it was like Alan Wake or something like that, something that had to do with it, but I was just like, I was in awe, you know, when I first seen it, and I'm still in awe, like, just the way that they got this game.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Who? Chief Barish. Who that is? Security.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating. My crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. So what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it'd be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a barman. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? That's catchy. Listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Let me see something. Yeah, so you can only save at certain points. Oh, it's saving now. So let me see here. Alright, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna walk out on faith and take a break. So yeah. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe for the one time. Hit the notifications bell so you can tell when I upload and go live. And we shall return. A big Killzown on your phone and money still long, and we out, man. Peace.